Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be talking about DC Nation number 0, the big kind of kickoff to a lot of the events for DC Comics this summer. Uh, got three main stories. Got the Tom King Batman stories, a lead into the wedding. You have the No Justice Prelude story with, of course, Snyder, Tinian, and Williamson writing, I believe, this chapter. And then you have Michael Bendis's another taste of his upcoming Superman run. First off is the Batman story. Let me get the title here. It's Batman Your Big Day, a very nice Joker story. Essentially, Joker trying to find a way to get an invite to the wedding of the century. It's focused mostly on Joker and on a civilian. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Tom King Batman related stories I've ever read. I'm kind of back and forth on Tom King's Batman. I loved Vision, love what he's done with Mr. Miracle. But his Batman, for some reason, it kind of goes back and forth with me. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. It's kind of flippy floppy for me on that series. I know a lot of people love and adore it. That's awesome because I see what he's trying to do, and he's definitely carving his own branch in the Batman mythos out, and I definitely appreciate that. So this was a very nice story, one that I loved. I'm glad it kicked it off. I think it's a strong Joker story. There's been a lot of great Joker stories come out in the past few years, but especially the past few months. We've had some amazing stuff between Metal and some of the stuff going on in Mother Panic. There's a lot of great Joker stuff going on right now. This is included in that. I mean, it's a it's a great Joker story. They're all kind of short, but again, it's 25 cents. For one, if you didn't pick this up, go pick it up. It's 25 cents. You have some of the greatest creators, writers, artists, letterers, colorists, some of the greatest in the business today, maybe the greatest of all time, are in this. So definitely check it out, no matter what. So yeah, I love the first story. Second story is Superman in Office Space. It is the second taste we get for the Brian Michael Bendis Superman. We got a little bit in Action Comics 1000. I wasn't a huge fan of how he's portrayed in Action 1000, but I also felt it was just weird placement in the book, and it being amongst so many other great Superman writers, I think could have held it back a little bit, and it being more of a cliffhanger ending than the rest of the stories, which were pretty much entire short stories. This is a better story. It's focused on Clark Kent, of course, and the Daily Planet, and Perry trying to get great stories for it, and truthful, honest stories. You're introduced to Robinson Goode, a new female writer character for the Daily Planet. That seems to be a major point in the Brian Michael Bendis story. I always butcher his name. I say it correctly. I just always put Michael at the beginning for some reason. But introduce that character. Could be a fun character. This to me is the weakest of the three. It's still good. I'm just not entirely feeling it, but it also could be Bendis kind of filling out the characters and getting to know this world, because it's such a different world than what he's been writing for the past forever. We have some incredible art in this. I do butcher his name. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez does some incredible art in this. Yeah, it's a really good, I think, setup for the Man of Steel stories coming out and for what Bendis is going to do. And last we have the No Justice Prelude, which, holy fuck, I was already beyond excited for this event. For those who don't know, this spins out of what happened in Metal, where the multiversal kind of barrier wall was broken. So they split up in 4 teams. In this, I don't want to spoil it. You realize why they're split up into the teams they are. And it's amazing. Scott Snyder, James Tinian, and Joshua Williamson. You have some incredible art. You have I butchered George Jimenez. Jorge Jimenez. Sorry, I'm horrible with some names. But it is an amazing story. I love the scope. I love how epic and big it is. The cliffhanger at the end, blew my brain. I love that Snyder's not slowing down after Metal. I love the crazy, chaotic nature of Metal. So happy to see that it's sticking around. Yeah, I want to know what you guys out there think of this. For 25 cents, 100% worth it. There's no choice. If you're buying comics today, which you should be getting this. Go find a quarter and buy it. Buy 5 copies and give it to friends. It's a really good setup issue for a lot of stuff coming up. No Justice for me was a clear favorite story. Yeah, I love what they're doing. I love seeing basically the main OG Teen Titans all on a Justice League team. I love seeing how weird and different and chaotic and crazy the teams are and how they are interacting with each other. This feels such a breath of fresh air to what Just League has not turned into. There's been some great Just League stories, but as someone who loved like the Grant Morrison Just League, this larger than life, very weird, artistic take on the characters, it's good to see that kind of coming back. There's been a few hints here and there. Steve Orlando's done some really fun stuff, but this is like this is basically Just League books designed for me as a reader and people like me. So I couldn't ask for more. I loved it. But yeah, what did you guys think of the stories? What was your favorite story out of the bunch? Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. I'm going to have a few more reviews coming out this week. So if you are interested in any of them, keep an eye out on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in another review very shortly.